Alright, it's about to start. Ugh. What's up, Evie? Okay. Start, please. All right, let's do this. How's the volume levels? That Luigi's.
Luigi?
What is this? Mario and Luigi? I don't even know. The Mario and Luigi games?
Huh?
Classic Looney Tunes.
Luigi! Yeah.
Mario and Luigi. I don't think I played a single Mario and Luigi game. I thought I was a Bomberman character for a sec. They just turned into a helicopter. What? Is that still Martinet? It sounded like Martinet. I don't know. Brothership. Maybe they use old clips? I don't know. Or maybe the new guy just sounds more like Mario now.
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series in almost 9 years.
9 years?
Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Doesn't feel like it's been that long since I've heard about this franchise.
Please look forward to a seafaring adventure that unfolds across mysterious islands, as well as evolved Bros moves with Mario and Luigi. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Alright, what else we
Bring
got?
the championships home.
Oh, this is the
Or on
NES
go.
World Championship thing they were talking about before.
The thrill of the Nintendo World Championships is heading to the Nintendo Switch system. Take on over 150 speedrunning challenges from across 13 NES games, from lightning-fast feats to action-packed battles.
Alright.
Familiarize yourself with each challenge and perfect your timing. Then give it your best shot and aim for the top of the
9 years
online
since the new release
leaderboards.
remasters in
You can also
2017
try more
2019.
difficult
Oh, that's
legend
why. Because I was like, I've
challenges.
heard about this thing recently. I was like, it didn't feel like 9
completing
years.
Super Mario Brothers in one go using warp pipes.
In one go. Ooh.
Stuck on a legend challenge? Check out classified information for handy tips and tricks to help you improve. Put your skills to the test in survival mode, where you'll race against ghost data of players worldwide. After each round, half of the players will be eliminated. You've only got one shot to survive. Will you
only
be
get
the
one
last
shot?
one standing?
Not miss your chance to blow.
Nintendo World Championships NES Edition launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th. Pre-orders for the digital version are available now on Nintendo eShop.
$69.99.
Containing a physical version of the game and other bonus items is also available for pre-order. The final battle of Fairy Tail is about to begin.
And also wants to be slim so bad. Dear Nintendo, I wrote to you, but you still ain't calling.
Anime Fairy Tail in this action RPG.
I sent 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got them.
Team Natsu prepares to finish their fight. Engage in real-time battles and unleash powerful attacks that fuse different kinds of magic based on who's in your party. Work together with your teammates to take down powerful enemies. Fairy Tail 2 launches on Nintendo Switch this winter. Embark on a multi-dimensional journey.
Multi-dimensional?
From Final Fantasy series creator
SA2 remake?
Sakaguchi and composer Nobuo Uematsu comes the turn-based RPG Fantasian. The world is slowly being robbed of its civilization. To restore his memories, Leo must confront an evil entity threatening all mankind. Skills are the ticket to winning battles. Adjust a skill's trajectory to target multiple enemies at once. You can also send enemies you've encountered to a separate dimension and fight them later. The more enemies there are, the more you can wipe out in one shot.
More is this RPG than right?
Now,
I mean, we've seen a few turn-based games. I mean, it's not the end of the world.
Fantasian Neo Dimension launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday. Another sport is coming
Nintendo
to
Switch
Funko
Sports? I forgot about that.
Basketball is being added as a free update to the Nintendo Switch Sports game.
Basketball. That's my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court.
And shoot. In 2-on-2 matches using motion controls.
They better be working on arms too, though.
Three-point
I'm for
challenge
real,
solo
like, I want
and
arms
score
too.
as many baskets as you can within the time
That shit
limit.
better be launched on Switch too.
Up to 4 players can also compete in 5-streak battle.
This song kind of heat
Besides
though.
local play, you can team up with players worldwide in 2-on-2 online matches.
How you jumping like that? You can't jump that high. See the way she
This
jumps.
free update for Nintendo Switch Sports dunks its way onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Ooh, that looks interesting. Ooh, shit. Okay. Please be a regular platformer, not a Metroidvania. Mio, Memories in Orbit.
It's an array of cartoon classics. Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion Island.
Oh, I forgot about that
greatest
Disney game.
detective is solving a mystery.
Is
and
that
only
Illusion Island? Is it
Mickey and
good?
friends can help in the brand new adventure.
Did it come to
Mystery in
PC?
Monarch. Uncover hints and evidence scattered throughout the world. Then use the dashboard to crack each case. What big secret lies at the end? Start sleuthing because this free update launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Island adventures await. Customize your character.
No
Then
enemies
befriend
in the
Hello
Disney
Kitty,
game.
Kuromi,
So what the fuck
and
do you
other
do?
familiar faces in this open world adventure. Team up with your new pals to
What's up,
solve
Game Hood guy?
mysteries and restore Friendship Island when Hello Kitty Island Adventure launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system next year. Let's get loony in this wacky sports
They weren't
game.
joking when they said Looney Tunes or
Play
Cartoon
as Bugs
Classics.
Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, and more across 4 arcade-style sports.
Oh, these
Unleash
graphics,
the
man.
full power of Acme across iconic levels in up to
Nintendo, when the
4-player
Switch 2
local
drops,
co-op.
to finally see a
Watch
graphical
out
jump
for
for like the
falling
first time in
enemies.
like 8
Looney
years.
Tunes Wacky World of Sports
Oh, I'm looking forward to
crashes
it.
onto Nintendo Switch this fall.
What's up, Doc?
That's all, folks.
Let's game on.
What did you miss? There was a
Emergency
Mario and
meeting.
Luigi game.
New crewmate and imposter roles are being added to Among Us.
Do people still
Alert
play this?
others when eliminated as a noisemaker. Plant tracking devices on others as a tracker. Or turn invisible while taking out players as a phantom. Suss things out when this free update for Among Us sneaks onto Nintendo Switch later today. A monster army is at your command. This is Felicidad, a realm of monsters. Those who command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a vital role in the land's civilization. 10 of Farmagia must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his vicious reign of the underworld.
Remember when Jeff
Raise
bought it
monsters
Among
and
Us?
lead them into the fight against
that
the
happen?
Magus' army. Plant seeds, then cultivate, and harvest them to make your buddies come to life. They can then be trained for battle. Give commands to your monsters and exploit enemy weaknesses in action-packed combat. Merge all of the battle buddies in your party
Game Awards
to
in
call forth
2020.
a giant fusion summon.
I can't believe
and
we've been
wreak
watching
havoc
Game
on
Awards
your
for years
foes.
now. Jeff really got us wrapped around his finger after murdering E3
Join
with his
the
bare
rebellion
hands.
to stop the Magus in Farmagia, launching on Nintendo Switch November 1st.
Kong? Hold on.
Donkey Kong Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system, is barreling onto Nintendo Switch
Oh,
in
shit.
HD. The villainous
Ooh.
Tiki Tak tribe has hypnotized the
Okay.
local wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's precious banana hoard.
Alright.
Obstacles in the way? Just stomp them, pound them, and roll on through. Each level
Alright.
is filled with hijinks, but they're no match for these top bananas. From manic minecarts.
Yeah, I'm at to cop this one.
And even hitching a ride on Rambi. There are plenty of transportation methods available. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a buddy for 2-player local co-op. 80 appealing levels are in store, including the additional levels from the Nintendo 3DS version.
Ooh, they added the 3DS content as well?
Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Take notes, SaGa. They didn't ignore the 3DS
swings
version.
onto the Nintendo Switch system January 16th.
2025? We should be talking Switch 2 by then.
One of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong's jungle escapades returns in HD. Plenty of wild actions and antics are in store with these Kongs. Next, please take a look at this.
The time is nigh. Ugh. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. HD 2D
with allies.
as opposed to what was it supposed to be HD 3D?
On an epic adventure.
I don't know what he meant by that, but okay.
Memorable encounters. Perplexing challenges.
Yubi said he'll pick it up if it's not full price.
And formidable monsters await.
It's Nintendo though, it's gotta be full price, man.
An iconic
It's a Wii game being remastered.
Remade in HD.
You don't want to pay
2D.
full price for that? Ugh.
Forge your own path. The legacy begins.
Sonic Colors Ultimate wasn't full price. Yeah, but that was shit, so I don't know why you're bringing that up.
Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake. Coming to Nintendo Switch, November 14th.
The thing is, because Switch graphics are so behind, you could still remaster a Wii game by making it HD and it'll still fit on the Switch. Except for like the most basic looking Wii games like Wii Sports. Like the nicer looking Wii games, you could literally just remaster Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 by up-resing it and it will still fit on the Switch amongst all the games. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake as well.
Nintendo Direct をご覧の皆様、こんにちは、堀井裕二です。ドラゴンクエスト3の映像、いかがでしたか？ようやく発売日を発表できて、僕も嬉しく思います。
I don't know why I
そ
want to
して
see
今
this
日
event
サプライズで発表した
except really F-Zero.
ドラゴンクエスト
I wanna see
1
F-Zero.
2も HD2D で蘇ることが決定しました。時系列としては3が物語の始まりとなっており、3、1、2の順番でプレイしてもらうと、あっと驚く展開が待っています。ロト3部作となる
Man, they want you to play it in reverse order?
どちらもぜひ楽しんでもらえたら嬉しいです。どうも堀井裕二でした。
Thank you, Mr. Hori. We hope you're excited to play the entire Erdrick trilogy, now in HD 2D.
HD2, that's
Let's
such a weird
continue
thing
with
to
more
say.
headlines.
Right, it's HD, right? Why are you adding the 2D? Put the
Let's
fun
have some
in
fun.
Funko.
Co. Say hello to Jaws? Wait, He-Man? Great Scott! Is that Marty McFly? The world of Funko is coming to life in this action-adventure mashup for the ages. Play with more than 60 characters as you explore
It really do be
locations
looking
based
like it could have been on
20
PS3
iconic
for real.
movies, TV shows, and more.
Coming November
Use special
2008.
skills and crafted gadgets
That's
to
the UK?
explore
Them houses
epic
look very
worlds,
British.
each with their own unique puzzles, hidden areas, and familiar foes. Dinosaurs from Jurassic World and Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. They're certainly not toying around. Unbox the
When the
universe.
Switch 2 arrives, they'll launch the Kong
Funko
FHD
Fusion
remaster.
pops onto Nintendo
Oh man,
Switch,
I can't wait to buy Mario Kart 8 for a third time in 4K when it comes to Switch 2.
We've got a smorgasbord of spooky, silly, and strategic games. Ready for an adventure of
Luigi's
ghoulish
Mansion.
proportions?
Yep. Heard about that.
Summon your courage
Hello?
and explore multiple mansions filled with goofy ghosts, tricky traps, and other supernatural shenanigans. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Do you know what game I need? This is a
on
random thing that
Nintendo
came to
eShop.
my head. We need like Crash
Meet the
99.
quirky little Dempa Man. Find
You know
him,
like how he had
catch
like
him,
the
and
Mario
lead him on a joyful
99
RPG
game?
adventure.
We need that but Crash.
Explore dungeons
That would
and
be
battle
sick.
monsters.
Like the Insane Trilogy levels, but with like
Customize
that
all sorts of outfits.
that online battle
Decorate
royale
your
element
island however
with
you
the
like.
with the what's it
And
called? The
more.
Mario 99.
Plus, up to 4 players
Race
in
through the
local
levels
co-op
type
can
shit.
team up to catch special Dempa Man. The new Dempa Man is free to play
They just pick
and launches as a timed
you know,
exclusive on
you know,
Nintendo
you played
Switch
Super
July
Mario Bros.
27th.
35. Basically that, but with Crash Insane Trilogy levels. That would be crazy.
Strategize away in this tower defense installment of the Metal Slug series.
It'll be
Take
intense
control
too.
of your forces and pulverize enemy strongholds.
Coming to
Choose
SaGa
from over
Genesis.
300 units with different abilities, and build out your decks to win tactical tussles. You can also slug
Gamer
it
God
out
and
with other
Prem
players in
Brothership.
online
Why
battles.
is your name first?
Metal Slug Attack Reloaded storms onto the Nintendo Switch
Ugh,
system
I ain't Luigi.
later today. Embark on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited sequel to the gothic roguelike RPG. Board your stagecoach and set off across a decaying landscape to prevent an apocalypse. Fight off nightmarish fiends
Luigi
in
better than Mario,
turn-based
though.
combat.
I mean, in Mario Kart DS though, I did
Upgrade
used to
your
use Luigi
abilities
more than Mario
after
for
each
sure.
deadly run.
For sure.
Darkest Dungeon
sure.
2 launches on
Mario
Nintendo
Kart 64,
Switch,
Toad was
July
my main
15th.
because he was just
Pre-orders
that
begin
Yahoo
later
was
today
exhilarating,
on
man.
Nintendo
It was
eShop.
therapeutic.
More classic titles are on the way.
Oh, more ROMs. Pay more for
Play
GBA.
Link's classic 16-bit adventure and team up online to explore randomized dungeons in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords.
Taking out all the ROM sites so we pay for this.
Experience the remake of Samus's first adventure.
This
in
is where we're
Metroid
gonna get
Zero
F-Zero.
Mission.
They're gonna put maximum velocity on GBA.
Plus, coming to the new Nintendo 64,
Mature
Nintendo Switch
17.
Online Mature 17 Plus collection of games.
Dinosaur
the
Hunter.
dangerous lost land to stop the campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok, Dinosaur Hunter. And infiltrate a corporation
Perfect
to
Dark.
end their alien conspiracy in Perfect Dark.
Advanced Trilogy.
Now with online
Sega's not gonna
multiplayer.
put that on Switch Online. They want to charge you for that
All
one.
4 games will be available for Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members later
You think we
today.
should get that over the Rush Trilogy? The Rush Trilogy is not a real thing. It doesn't exist. There is no
Set
Rush
sail
Trilogy.
to
So
save
I don't
the
know what
day.
you're even talking about.
Valiant.
This is Verona, a young woman with the ability to communicate with phantoms.
I will take all of this girl's.
Join her on a journey to save her friend Ash.
Look, if we were to compare the 3 Sonic Advance games to Rush,
In
Rush
this new
Adventure, and
installment
Colors
in the
DS,
Phantom Brave
the Advance
series.
Trilogy is better. As a pack, yes.
Take on
But Sonic
tactical
Rush is better than all
turn-based
those
battles.
games. OG Rush is better than
When you
every single
combine
one
the
of those other
phantoms you
games.
befriended with objects in
But the
various
group of
ways.
Advance 1, 2, 3 is better than Rush, Rush Adventure, Colors DS.
Combine phantoms with
Because at least with the
certain
Advance
objects to maneuver
Trilogy,
them.
each game gets better. 2 surpasses 1, 3 surpasses 2. It's a build-up.
Combine with a cannon
Whereas
to
with
attack
Rush,
a large area.
Rush is the peak, it's the GOAT. Rush Adventure is
A fan
inferior.
to blow
The
enemies
Colors
around.
DS is not even a Rush game.
Or combine with Verona
You know,
herself.
like
with
Advance Trilogy
show-stopping
goes like
abilities
this.
That can turn the
Whereas
tide of
Rush
battle.
Adventure Colors DS is like
Phantom
that.
Brave, the
Like that.
Lost Hero, launches on Nintendo Switch next year. This one's gonna take you for a ride. 7 arcade games featuring Marvel and Capcom characters are
Ooh.
fighting their way onto Nintendo
Marvel
Switch
vs.
as
Capcom
one
Fighting
collection.
Collection.
Clash in X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Duke it out in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes.
Please don't be a Switch exclusive. I want this on
Take
Steam
down
Deck.
the Kingpin in the beat-em-up side-scroller The Punisher, and more. Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos. Select online mode to challenge rivals around the world.
Is that Alpha 3? Wait, no, that's not Alpha 3. What am I talking about?
Or play co-op in The Punisher. You can also cross over to the museum to view artwork or listen to music from each game.
I wanna take you for a ride.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
They didn't say exclusively. That's good.
The latest game in the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort.
Mario
Get ready
Party?
to jump into the
When was
biggest
the last one of
selection
these?
of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Jamboree.
First, let's see some of the new boards where you'll compete to collect the most stars.
I didn't grow up
Take
on
the
Mario Party.
escalators to travel between floors in
I grew up on
Rainbow
Tweety and the
Galleria.
Magic Gems.
Use in-game
No one
coins
remembers
to
that
get a
shit.
star at half price when they're on flash sale. But act fast. Ride around and stay on track in Roll'em Raceway. With the new Turbo Dice item, you can move up to 40 spaces with a lucky roll. Here on Goomba Lagoon, the ebb and flow of the tide can change your path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top.
Mario Kart X. That's
Along
definitely
with
no Mario
5 new
Kart
game
X.
boards, 2 boards from previous
Oh.
Mario Party games make their
I
return.
need my Mario Kart X, man. I need that
Some
shit.
mini games are action-packed challenges, speed trials, a battle of wits, and more.
Battle of
And
Wits,
some are
puzzle.
controlled by gently shaking or tilting your Joy-Con controllers. With over 110 mini games, there's a wide variety to enjoy. Also, up to 20 players can go head-to-head
20
online
players.
in the Coupathlon mode. Compete against your rivals and aim for first place.
Has Mario Party ever been online
Try your
before? I
best
don't
to
even
come
know.
out on top. Wait, there are even more new modes? The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway when the Super Mario Party Jamboree game launches on the
October
Nintendo
17th.
Switch system October 17th.
That's like a week before Shadow Gens, isn't it?
That was the latest installment in the Mario Party series, Super Mario Party Jamboree. With new boards, mini-games, 20-player online gameplay, and more, get ready for the biggest Mario Party in series history. And now, please take a look at this.
F-Zero time? Okay, definitely not F-Zero. Is this one of those Zelda, like, remakes? I didn't even save her. Okay, she got out. Echoes of Wisdom. Is this a remake of one of the old games then?
Hello everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
It's a new game. Oh.
What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda Echoes
I thought when they
of
did this
Wisdom.
art style, it was like the old game was
This
brought
time
back for some
around,
reason.
Link has vanished. Now it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the
So it's
person
actually like The Legend of Zelda and we play as
You
Zelda?
might be
That's
thinking,
crazy.
Will Zelda fight with a sword then? Here, we wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective. To explain more,
So it's not
please
top
take a
down.
look at
Ah,
this
so
video.
it is different.
Stolen away. Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including
Gamer
Link.
Guide, this is Sonic Rift.
Now alone,
The Rifts.
Zelda meets the fairy Tri.
Nintendo just took the idea.
Receives a mysterious
Like Mario
staff called
2,
the
they took it
Tri-Rod
from a different
and
game.
sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom. By waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to
You can
get
create
a leg up.
echoes. So if you point that at a bad
Just
bitch,
like that.
then you can just like clone her,
You can create wooden
have a
boxes,
threesome.
old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you. Learn and create echoes of things you find while exploring Hyrule. You might be surprised at what you discover.
$69.99.
Even battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters. After doing so, they'll fight by your side. Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation. Wisdom is key, after all.
Multiply that meat.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
$60 for this is cap, but Nintendo now they will. I mean, it's a brand new game. They're charging at least $60, right?
I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet. How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used.
70 if they
in
could.
short, we've created a game
70
where
for the
each
Switch
player's
2
experience
version.
will be different.
And Switch 2 remaster.
The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom
September,
launches
okay.
September 26th. A Nintendo Switch Lite system inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will also be available at launch.
Yeah, it's about a whole
We
new
hope you're
Switch as
looking
well.
forward to playing as Zelda. in
Nintendo
this new
milking it right
adventure.
now.
Now, I'd like to return this moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
Thank you, Mr. Aonuma. Please look forward to the newest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. Let's see a few more headlines.
Let loose and party on.
I feel like we saw this in another event. Oh, is this Just Dance? Wait, hold on. The copyright shit? I think this is Just Dance. I believe this is Just Dance. They always get you on the copyright on this. Yep, you see? Not today. Not today. You ain't getting me with your copyrighted bullshit, okay? No, Ariana Grande, you're not monetizing my stream, okay? Leave me alone. You ain't getting my shit today. Sia, you're not getting me today. None of you getting me today. Green Day, no, you ain't getting me. Lady Gaga, Poker Face is a banger, but you're not getting me, okay? It's not happening. Not happening. It is not happening. And it's Ubisoft too. You know Ubisoft, they just always try to pull a fast one on you.
A new Lego adventure is on the horizon.
Lego, Gamer Guy.
It's the
Get the
world
lube
of
out.
Horizon in Lego form. Join Machine Hunter Aloy on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil. Journey through
What
lush
if we took
landscapes.
Thing, but made
Dive
Thing
deep
Lego?
into the cauldron.
Ooh, that
Climb
sounds
up onto
interesting.
turtlenecks And traverse other locations inspired by the original game. But be careful. Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere. Use an array of gadgets like blast boots and gravity bombs to hunt them down. From the nimble watchers to mighty sawtooths. You might even come across the fearsome Thunderjaw. As you progress, you can help Aloy rebuild her home and customize her appearance with lots of outfits. Oh, and you don't
we
have to
put
explore
Wiz to
this
make
vast
them
wilderness
Legos?
alone. Team
Well,
up
if you're
with
gonna have
familiar
cream
faces
shit
from the
like
world
Wiz,
of
then you might as well
Horizon
put it in a Lego
two-player
game.
local or online co-op.
Leave out the main shit.
Lego Horizon Adventures launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday. A Stray's journey begins.
Wait, was Stray on the Switch before? Is it getting a Switch port?
Experience a decaying cyber city through the eyes of a cat separated from their family and friends. Explore alongside a drone known as B-12 to find your way home. Carefully climb to the highest heights. Create new paths for
I didn't
yourself.
finish this game, but it was fun.
And stealthily squeeze into tight spaces. Think like a cat.
So this
Make
is the
your
first
way
time it's
through
come
the
to
city.
Switch, I'm guessing. Because the graphics definitely don't look like it did when I played it.
Not everyone is excited to have you slinking around, including hordes of hostile creatures ready to swarm. Keep exploring to venture into more areas of this unfamiliar world and make your way back to safety. Stray.
I'm not gonna lie,
finds its
ever
way
since
onto
Steam Deck,
Nintendo
it's been really
Switch
hard to get
this
hype for
holiday.
third-party Switch games. Because it's like, well, we can play this on Steam Deck now, it's
Welcome home,
multiplayer.
Hobbit.
So now it's like I just go to
If
Nintendo
you've
for the
ever wanted to
exclusives.
live like a hobbit from the Lord of the Rings,
Whereas
now,
before,
a
they were like the
leisurely
only ones with the
existence
handhelds. So it's
nestled
like if
away
something
in an
came to it, it's
idyllic,
like you can
quiet
play on the
corner
go.
of Middle Earth can be yours. Customize your appearance, decorate your home, and settle into life in the Shire. As a newcomer to the little haven of Bywater, you'll befriend your neighbors, work together to solve problems.
Why are you walking
and
around this
even
muddy
share a
area
meal.
barefoot for?
Or 3. Explore, garden,
Like-
fish, forage, and cook. The best
No
way to build a
shoes?
Hobbit community is by hosting a dinner party with your homemade dishes. Plus, you can trade with your neighbors for unique decorations or special ingredients for even tastier meals. Friendly hobbits and familiar faces await your arrival when Tales of the Shire launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday. Investigate, interrogate, checkmate.
It's looking like we ain't getting the F-Zero.
2 Ace Attorney spin-off games, including a sequel that was previously unreleased outside of Japan, are coming to Nintendo Switch as one collection. As the prolific prosecutor Miles
the Ace
Edgeworth,
Attorney
take
games
the
good? I've
case
never
out
played
of
them.
the courtroom
I've just
and
seen the
investigate
memes.
crime scenes. Gather information by interviewing people and inspecting evidence.
This song kind of
Then
heat
use
though. What's the name of
power
this song?
Logic to solve challenging cases. Enjoy all new hand-drawn character visuals from the original series character designer, or swap to the original
Going
sprites for a
barefoot
more
connected to
classic
the
look.
Earth's vital
Take
energy.
a break from your investigation.
Then
to
go naked
explore
then
the
if you want to
gallery,
connect to the
where
Earth.
you'll find character
I'm
art,
keeping my shoes
music,
on.
including orchestral arrangements, and more. Past and present collide as you uncover the truth at any cost. Ace
They're
Attorney
great, but they on
Investigations
platformers, so you
Collection
wouldn't like
launches
them.
on Nintendo
I didn't
Switch
realize Street
September
Fighter was a
6th.
platformer.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
I didn't realize Bone Man was a platformer.
昨日と変わらない
Burnout
普
Paradise.
通の一日
I didn't realize that was a platformer.
いつもの街いつもの光景毎日それが続くなんだよこれなんなんだよあくそ
After a devastating attack by unknown assailants, Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down. A mysterious school mascot suddenly appears. While Takumi manages to get out of harm's way, he's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students.
みんなでこの学園を守るんだ
Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies for 100 days.
Oranges and lemons.
An academy
That's what they look
shrouded in
like.
secrecy. And the unavoidable loss of allies. Can Takumi survive this 100-day trial, colored by extreme and despair, and return to his normal life? The creators of Danganronpa present the 100-line
The
Last
creators of
Defense
Danganronpa,
Academy,
okay.
launching on Nintendo Switch early next year. Embark on a saga spanning generations.
Generations check gets excited! Oh my
A full remake
god!
of Romancing Saga 2 is marching on to Nintendo Switch.
Look, Ice Cap DLC!
Rule and
Chat!
expand the Empire of Baren.
Don't
across
mind the
multiple
graphics, this is just the Switch
generations,
version,
while
okay?
challenging the
It's just the Switch
legendary
version.
7 heroes who have turned to darkness. combat, use returning SaGa features like glimmers to learn skills, and formations to enhance abilities.
You have no clue what the closing game will be.
Battles have also
We
evolved
want
into
F-Zero.
timeline battles,
F-Zero.
where the action order is key.
F-Zero.
Innovative features like United Attack can also help with strategy. How would
What
you
else can
expand
they can't
your
have any
empire?
crazy other thing because they're saving the big shit for Switch 2. The new 3D Mario, the new Mario
Every
Kart.
decision you make
That's all
will
Switch 2.
dramatically alter the course of the story.
So all they could do is like remaster right now, milk the
Safeguard
Switch until
your
they can
empire's
outsell the
future
DS and PS2.
protect your legacy from peril.
Which is what they're trying to do.
Otherwise,
Milk
the
it for another
vengeful
year.
7 heroes may emerge victorious. Romancing SaGa 2.
And UFC would only
Revenge
sell
of the
one.
Seven
There's already
launches
rumors they're
on Nintendo
remastering the
Switch,
GameCube
October
F-Zero,
24th.
which isn't a new one, it's a remaster, so how much should that cost them?
We hope you're excited to experience the full remake of Romancing SaGa 2. That's almost everything for today's Nintendo Direct. Next will be our last announcement. Please take a
F-Zero,
look.
please. F-Zero. 20x9. Metroid. Okay. This is the new one, isn't it? Actually, I don't know if it's the new one. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Switch graphics. Yeah, I mean, I'm burnt out on Switch graphics now. It's been a long time. We're like almost 4 years into like PS5 Series X, so it's like sticking out even more now.
That was a first look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information about this title.
Metroid is coming out for
Release is
Prince of
planned for
Persia remake.
2025. So please wait a little bit longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus Aran's new adventure.
Zero Suit skin.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Early footage. Switch 2 will clean it up. They probably already got the Switch 2 version ready to go. Like, graphically. You know. They probably already got that. Just like Breath of the Wild, they still put it on Wii U when it came to Switch as well. So they'll probably have like a Switch 2 version with nicer graphics. Or at least better performance. But they'll still release it on Switch because they know you lot waited so many years for it and not everyone's going to upgrade straight away. Oh, God, I'm so tired. So what we ranking the Direct? Out of 10. Man, I'm tired, man. Oh, shit. Oh, I did not sleep long enough. Eight? Really, Gamer Guy? Man saw Lego and just gave it an 8. Yeah, I didn't really get anything I was really like begging for. No F-Zero, so you know. It seems like some interesting stuff there. I mean, I will cop the Donkey Kong though. I will cop Donkey Kong for sure. Oh, I'll cop Donkey Kong. Oh yeah, the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Confirmed coming to PC. Okay, cool. It's not a Switch exclusive. What about that Mio Memories in Orbit game? Is that Switch exclusive? Yeah, Prime 4 has to be a dual launch. They circle jerked you guys for too long to be like Switch 2 only. I mean, looking at the graphics, it don't look like a Switch 2 only game. And maybe you could excuse it if it graphically just looked insane, but it don't look like a Switch 2 only game, right? But if Mario Kart 10 drops next year, that shit gonna look like it was made for Switch 2. Like they're pulling out all the tricks on that. Every major Mario Kart has had a graphical shift. You notice it. So Mario Kart 10, that shit's gonna be designed through and through for Switch 2. It's gonna be beautiful. And I can't wait to get my hands on Mario Kart 10 because it's been so long. As long as Nintendo doesn't just pull a Mario Kart 8 4K, put it on Switch 2 and just not make 10. As long as they don't do that. Because I'm so scared they're gonna do that. I'm so scared that they're just gonna do that. I need my Mario Kart 10, man. I need that 3D Mario that's been rumored. Ugh. I need my ARMS 2. Mario Maker Ultimate for Switch 2. I need all of that, man. I'm ready for Switch 2 now. I think I'm over the Switch graphics. It doesn't help that PS5 has been out 4 years almost. It doesn't help that we've got Steam Decks now that can play PC games on the go. Like the main gimmick they had is kind of gone, so they're kind of just relying on their exclusives. But even then, it's like I need some new graphics now. It's time. It's time. 7+ years. It's time. But they got 14 million more units to sell before they beat the PS2, so they're gonna keep it going for another year or so. I don't really want to see the Switch beat the DS. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't want to see it. I like the DS too much to want to see that happen. It's gonna happen, but just, you know, the DS is goated, man. No one touching the DS. They're just not. They're just not, man. You know, they're just not. The DS was just, it was different. Download play, man, like 8 people playing Mario Kart on the same cartridge. On the same cartridge, man, like, nah, that shit not happening again. They're not replicating that shit. They're not replicating, man. They ain't replicating. It was a different era. Different era, man. Switch gonna be on the shelf longer than PS2? No, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. The Switch is not gonna be on the shelf longer than PS2. No, it's not. Do you know how long they had the PS2 on the shelves for? They were selling that bitch until fucking 2013. 2013. Fucking PS4 was on the way by the time they stopped selling the PS2. That was almost a full 13 years of PS2. Almost 13 years. They're not doing 13 years of the Switch. That would be 2030. They ain't doing that. Switch 2 comes out next year. I say they have like a 1 to 2 year overlap. You know, where they make sure that Switch 1 oversells PS2 and DS. And once it does that, then they just wind down. After that, they just wind down. They'll hold out as long as they need to outsell PS2 and DS. So a year to 2, let it outsell, and then they just wind it down. When did the 3DS stop selling? Switch came 2017. 3DS stopped selling 2020. So 3 years. It was a 3-year overlap. So if we say Switch to 2025, you're looking at 2028. If they do the full 3 years. You know? But yeah, when did the DS stop selling? Actually, that's a good question. 2016. Yeah, 11 years. 11 years they did on DS. Oh, my baby. My favorite child. They say you shouldn't have a favorite, but this is my favorite. This is my favorite child. This is my baby, man. All the youngins in the chat like, why is he talking about this fucking DS, man? No one cares. We want Switch. You don't remember, man. You don't know how this thing impacted us, man. Like, they don't know, man. Like, this shit right here. This shit was life-changing, okay? This shit was life-changing, okay? We didn't have no smartphones when this shit came out. It was no Temple Run. It was no cut the rope, okay? This was in our pocket. You had this. You had a cheap-ass Nokia phone that looked something like this. You had this in your pocket. You had a phone that looked like this that couldn't even play MP3s. And then you had a fucking... What else did you have? Yeah, one of these joints for your music. That was what was in your pocket. Ain't no iPhone. So when you have this in your pocket and this in your pocket, you can imagine how cool this would look in your pocket relative to this and this. It just stood out like a sore thumb. And then when the PSP dropped and that joint could play video on the go, parents were not happy about that shit. They were making like news videos and shit talking about kids are using their PSPs, their PlayStation Portables to download porn. They're calling it PlayStation Portable. Like, oh my god, it was crazy. It was crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now the Switch about to outsell. You can outsell the GOAT, but you can't beat the GOAT though. You can't beat the GOAT though. You can't beat the GOAT though. Nintendo have done well though. They did well. Like, this has to be the biggest bounce back in all of gaming because, like, you know, I mean, Microsoft had their run where the original Xbox was like, where's the original Xbox? It's like somewhere here. Yeah, 24 mil, and then they shot up with the 360 to 84. That was a good jump. Like, Microsoft did well. But the jump that Nintendo did from like Wii U to Switch, the Switch is 10 times the sales of the Wii U. Like, the jump they did, like, I don't think we're ever gonna see a jump like that again, right? I don't think we will. Because Xbox not gonna have a comeback. Xbox is definitely not having a comeback. That's just not happening. Unless they make a handheld Xbox, then maybe. But then all Sony has to do is just copy that idea like a year later and then take all the money. Right? So Xbox definitely not having a comeback like that. So Nintendo are the only ones that can do it. Unless Atari comes back, no one's buying an Atari console. You know, unless SaGa comes back and somehow does 150 million, they're not gonna do that shit. No one's buying a SaGa console for the exclusives, except like hardcore SaGa fans, not the general population. So what Nintendo has done will probably go down in history as the biggest console generation comeback ever. A 10-time increase. I don't think anyone else will ever do a 10-time in sales increase from 13 mil to 141. It's just never happening again. You know, that's a crazy bounce back. And the Switch 2 will be a success as well, but it's not going to be as big as Switch 1 for obvious reasons, right? The same way the 3DS was never going to beat the DS, right? The DS came at a time when we had no smartphones. We still used MP3 players, right? We were so like the DS was literally the coolest thing in your pocket. By the time the 3DS dropped, people had smartphones, so you lost a lot of the casual market. So it was never going to outsell the DS. You know, even though it was better hardware, it was just never going to outsell the DS. And the same with the Switch 2. It's like, when Switch 1 came out, handheld gaming was really just like DS, 3DS type shit, PS Vita. When they brought the AAA shit to the handheld, it was a big fucking deal. Even though GPD did it first, technically, which was in what, 2016? This was like the first major handheld to come out that could run Windows, so you could play PC games on it. But it was just so underpowered that it couldn't really run anything recent that was like high demand. But everyone saw this in 2016 and were like, a handheld that runs Windows, they were like, once this gets more powerful, this is going to be a problem. And then we got the Steam Deck, obviously. Those of you who remember, I did a video of the GPD Win 4, the one that looks like a PSP. You saw the video if you've been watching me for a while. This one. You saw I made a video on this. This is the 4th iteration. So this was the first one before the Switch came out. It was like, this runs Windows. There's even a video I found on YouTube of someone running Sonic Heroes on this. It was not even running smooth, and that was an 03 game. But it's like, the handheld thing is a big deal. The handhelds running AAA games is a big deal, and the Switch capitalized heavily on that. But now with the Switch 2, they're going against a lot more players, because there's rumors that Microsoft want to make a handheld for the Xbox. There's the Steam Deck. There's other handhelds now. And Sony might do their own PlayStation. There's rumors that they're going to do a PlayStation handheld that can run PS4 games on the handheld natively. But I think it'll still use streaming for the PS5 games. But at least for your PS4 back catalog, you could, run it natively on the hardware. If that comes out, they have to compete with that. And their biggest competition yet is coming. Because once again, just like the 3DS had to go against the iPhone, Switch 2 is going to have to go against the iPhone again. Because Apple is trying really fucking hard to get games, like AAA games, to come to their hardware now. What was it? Was it Assassin's Creed? I swear it was like Assassin's Creed or something. Oh, that's coming to Mac. I don't think that's coming to... Wait, no, hold on. Releasing on mobile. Yeah. It's coming to iPhone. Yep. AC Shadows has the new Assassin's Creed games come to iPhone. So now, Nintendo's got to deal with Apple. So, the moment Apple gets serious with this thing and says more and more AAA games are coming to iPhone, people start to go, ooh, we could just play games on our phone now that are like AAA. Attach those controllers to it, like the backbones and whatnot. So, it's looking like it's going to be near impossible for Switch 2 to outsell Switch 1. That doesn't mean Switch 2 will flop. But it's going to be very hard for it to outsell Switch 1. Because it's about the innovation. They don't have the innovation right now. Now it's going to be Switch but more powerful. Which is great. I need the graphics. Anyone who's buying for first party is still going to buy. But it's the third party market that they're going to have to struggle a lot harder to. Because like, if your phone is running all the AAA games, which give it another 5 years, they will, then you're really going up against a serious beast now. The moment Samsung gets serious with their Galaxy phones and Razer Kishi Ultra, it's over for Apple and Nintendo. Well, I don't think it's over for Apple. I mean, because no one's going to switch to Samsung for gaming, right? iPhone users will stay on iPhone. But if Samsung is doing the AAA games too, as well as iPhone, and they're porting everything to phones, then Switch 2 is gonna have serious competition. Because you take your phone everywhere anyway. So, you know, you're gonna be, again, relying on the first party games mostly. You know? Because, like, how much are these iPhones selling nowadays? iPhone 15 sales. Pro models have become the default. How many units? Just give me a number, man. I don't have time for all this shit. Top 10 bestsellers. Ugh. I just want a number. All these percentages, I just want a number. In 22, iPhone sales declined to 232 million units. Huh. So in 2022, they sold 232 million iPhones. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's just brand new. That doesn't include secondhand market. But yeah. After all these years, the highest selling phone ever is still the Nokia Bar. That third world market was carrying this shit, man. Seriously. Because I didn't see, like, any of these growing up. Maybe I saw it once, but, like, I didn't see any of this growing up. And I was there for it. 03, 05. I saw this one. The biggest one I remember was the 3310, which is all the way down here. This one everyone had. This shit everyone had. Everyone fucking had this phone. Aunties, uncles, parents. Everyone had this shit. This one was like the dirt cheap one that the third world countries were buying. But first world, we had the 3310. But the point I'm trying to make is that your main competition is Apple, right? iPhone 7 moved 159 million units. iPhone 6 moved 174. 6 Plus, which is still the highest selling one, moved 222 million. XR moved 150. 11 moved 159. iPhone 5, which I bought that, had 146. So, like, when these iPhones start playing these AAA games and they're moving 100 plus mil a year, iPhone 12 did 100 mil. 12 Pro Max did another 29 mil. Once they start playing the AAA games, and they'll be selling docks for it too. Dock it to the TV. So you dock it to the TV, you connect your controllers. Once they start selling these AAA games on a serious level, that's when Nintendo's in trouble. Alright? That's all I'm saying. The Switch 2 will still sell, but, you know, it's gonna happen somewhere in the middle of the Switch 2's life cycle, because if 2025 is next year and the Switch 2 comes out, every year the iPhones are getting more powerful. The Switch 2 is gonna be one set of power, and it's gonna stay that way for several years. So every year, iPhones are gonna get more and more capable, and more games will start coming to them. So that back half of the Switch 2 is gonna be very tough for them. You can play Switch games on Yuzu at full speed and up-res on your S23 Plus. Man, I got S24 Ultra, but I haven't done any like real emulation on it, but let me see. Emulation on S24 Ultra. Switch emulation. It doesn't look smooth, but it's running. Mario Wonder, my god. Man. That's crazy. But yeah. They got competition in all angles. They got Steam Decks, handhelds from the PC front. You got Xbox trying to do one. Sony's gonna try and do one. Then you got the phones trying to do it. Like, all angles they're coming at you. It's like Drake in 2024. 20v1 type shit. So, Nintendo, their first party shit's gonna have to be on point. The first party shit gotta be so good that people still have to buy. Just for that. The new 3D Mario gotta be crazy. you know, they gonna make sure that that shit doesn't get emulated too quickly as well, because like Switch emulation happened relatively early. So they're gonna make sure no one's emulating it, so that when the new 3D Mario comes, it's like, I have to buy for that. When the Smash comes, I have to buy for that. When the Mario Maker comes, I have to buy for that. When the Mario Kart comes, I have to buy for that. When the ARMS 2 drops, well, people didn't fuck with ARMS 2, but I'm buying for that. The first party gotta be so crazy that they just like, oh fuck, I have to buy this, you know. Anyway, I think we're done for today. Drake ain't a good comparison. Please. Family Matters wipes all the other songs. No one gives a fuck about that. That other shit. Anyway. Decent Nintendo Direct. Why is Justin Timberlake trending? Anyway. Decent Nintendo Direct. Thank you everyone for tuning in. When will you see me again? I don't know. I think that's it. Hopefully we get the F-Zero announcement later this year. Maybe a September Direct. But yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. More content coming soon to the channel. But it's your boy, PREMulous, Rem Gang. And I'm out.